For Wall Street Media, this is Nikki. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
Hey, Nikki, we have some cool stuff today. Some CEOs that I love, some interesting companies, some I bought, some I need you to remind me to buy tomorrow morning because the market's closed, although E-Trade with their newly improved customer service, I'll bet I can put it in now.
I'm good for the reminders.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Usually.
Yeah.
90%.
Not 80.
Okay.
Jeremy's going like this, C+.
Do not use him against me.
I'm just sharing his thoughts. I can read German minds. Guys, we're at the Kaufman Brothers Conference today. That's why we're happy and giddy. Awful lot of great CEOs, great companies. This is an interesting one to kick off the season, and we have some good stuff. ValueClick.
We absolutely do. We have a video of John Pistick, CFO of ValueClick, VCLK, discuss their new filtering technology, which will allow for leveraging data to better predict how traffic will convert for advertisers.
In comparison shopping, I talked earlier about the quality initiatives and the quality requirements from advertisers in terms of how the traffic we're providing ultimately converts for those advertisers. One of the things we're working on is a filtering technology that allows us to leverage the data that we talked about to be able to better predict how that traffic will ultimately convert for our advertisers. And so we can make a proactive decision of whether or not a certain consumer traffic element will meet the needs of our advertiser before we even send that on to the advertisers. So that's a good technology that we're working on and getting close to finalizing. In affiliate marketing, as I mentioned, we've got a global leadership position there. What we're investing in is rolling out that platform in additional countries. In Europe, we just launched in Spain and have some other countries on the target list that we're not currently operating in, so that requires some investment in headcount prior to revenues ramping up, but we think that's the right move to make for the long-term growth of the business. We're also have implemented new services in order to help advertisers and publishers within the network scale their programs as quickly as possible, which obviously helps us in terms of getting service revenue, but the quicker advertisers ramp up, there's more revenue for us as we share in that transaction volume. Finally, in technology, we're continuing to invest in the platform. We've recently rolled out some conversion attribution technology that helps advertisers track all the activities that a consumer did and the advertisements that that consumer interacted with before they closed upon a transaction, to really understand, there may have been a search click that the consumer searched on a term, was driven to an advertiser's site and closed a transaction, but before that search term they may have interacted with a display ad, or they may have received an email from that advertiser. So we've got technology that helps advertisers track all those activities that happened prior to that last click.
Nice one, Nikki. I really like these guys. I talk to Gary from them all the time.
Your buddy.
Yeah, and smart, polished, elegant guy, right? And this is one of the ones, okay, let's tie a little knot around your finger there, that I want to buy some more of them again. I've owned them during the past few years, but I need to get some more of them again. My only concern is I was looking up recent news before I saw them present here, right? And they're going to be buying back underwater options.
Yeah.
They have a scuba team. No. Anyhow,
have you ever been scuba diving?
And I thought, gosh, no, Jeremy Mike's a big scuba diver, and I thought, gosh, that's a bit of a concern, why are they doing that? And he addresses it in his presentation, which you can hear the whole thing. Tell them where they can find K-Bro.
At wsw.com/webcast/KBro13.
You can hear the whole thing there free, guys. We're just bringing you a highlight here. But he addresses the underwater options issue in there, because that's the first time I thought, gosh, these guys are always perfect. And he made good sense. They're going to spend $5 million to buy back a bunch of these options. And he said right now, one, you need them to retain good people. But I thought, gosh, if you're down near a 52-week low and their options are at the high, maybe we just work real hard and get it back up to the high, right? And I thought, but he said, they're paying for this $5 million they're going to pay to buy them back right now for accounting and tax issues, right? Which is why we need to vote for John $3.5 million a quarter. and it's going to cost them $5 million to buy them back, right? And you get rid of this extra $3.5 million,
right.
And plus the total options pool right now is restricted, and these people have underwater options, but they're taking up part of the options pool, and they can't give out any more to new people who are expecting them. German Mike's telling me, chop, chop. Love ValueClick. We got another video for you that I like very much. Who do we have?
Mike Gray, CFO of Mellanox Technologies, MLNX, discussed future Ethernet offerings.
We lead with InfiniBand today, 10, 20, and 40. We support the largest supercomputer in the world with petaflop scalability. We see the market is continuing to grow, and InfiniBand being the primary driver to that growth going forward. Not only in information from IDC, but also on the storage side, Tenacia Group have presented compound annual growth rate estimates. Granted, it's off a smaller base, but somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 70% year over year. We're seeing good penetration and continuing growth in terms of penetration within electronic data center. HP and SGI introduced a data warehousing solution recently in conjunction with Oracle's 11G. I talked about the IBM Dataplex solution and their cloud computing. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange also had introduced in conjunction with a company called Exagy an automated trading platform that incorporates InfiniBand. And we continue to expand. We think there are going to be additional opportunities going forward for InfiniBand, not only in HPC, but also to expand within the data center and future applications. We dominate the top 500, particularly the top 100, where today 49 of the top 100 supercomputers in the world are using InfiniBand. I think that's a testament that when you need the biggest bang for your buck, the largest horsepower, InfiniBand is definitely the solution. In terms of efficiency, more than 50% increase in terms of efficiency, as well as scalability and performance. So gigabit Ethernet, we don't believe is really the valid solution, because when you compare cost, power, and performance, there's really dramatic differences between these solutions. We view the 10 gigabit Ethernet opportunity as significant, very big. We're actively sampling our 10 gigabit Ethernet offerings today. We announced the Lane motherboard application in the second quarter with Supermicro. We're seeing a lot of excitement in this area. I think people are starting to realize the fact that, given our protocol independency, that our ConnectX and our 10 gigabit Ethernet offering is going to be very attractive.
Hey, guys, I love this one. This is another one. Tie another knot around the finger. I want to buy them in the morning, although I could buy them through E-Trade tonight. They had great customer service again today. So they're working to make us happy, and I will only have good things to say about them. Listen to this. These guys, German Mike, this might be one for you. $357 million market cap around. They got $160 million in cash in the bank, and they're adding cash like mad every quarter. Here's another one. Well, I guess John McCain, he doesn't run Israel. But in Israel, they got super favorable tax status until at least 2014. So they're saving all of that, right? And they've had eight consecutive record quarter revenues, like 8 times in a row and 3 years in a row, and they've been profitable since 2005. Mm-hmm. All good stuff. Guys, we've got oodles more notes, and we'll come back to you with those. We've got a lot more from Kaufman Brothers.
Tons more from Kaufman Brothers.
And that means more Nikki for lucky you. Yep.
We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thanks.
Thanks, Nikki.